that can get boring really, really quickly, and it could have. And it was just kind of, slightly humorous, how she talks, that she could just talk on and on and on. But so anyway, I'm just going to review what basically they made here. Okay, so nothing too, analysis. But, so I'm trying to see here. So seafood bouillabaisse with, the clams and, everything, and the tomato and yada yada yada. And also I'm trying to see what else. I can't really remember. There was a mussel dish, so mussels. So they also made a mussel dish, remembering, mussels, hints that they probably make you a little bit stronger. And then the next dishes that they made were, and what they ate, we're not going to worry about. But so, crab fritters, soy marinated crab. Okay, so this is all of the things that they made. Remember those crab fritters? They had like the nice kind of, that pat of choux batter with, like the, cream and, flour and everything with the, the little crab, and then they were put in oil, and then they were fried and served along with a dipping sauce that had, that pepper paste, that red pepper paste, but I don't really remember all the ingredients in those. And then soy marinated crab, remember, was marinated by soy. And let's see here. Let's see. So the mussel dish, seafood, seafood bouillabaisse with a lot of those things. But it's been a while. So, helpful Indian flavors with Alamelu. Remember, she started out, she made three recipes, which if I was watching it when I was particular, because it needed to be no guest in 3 recipes, couldn't be guest or 2, or maybe even 1 recipe, so I would be satisfied if I had those expectations now, but I don't. So remember that she made, and I'm trying to recall right now exactly what she made. She made, let's see, it's like a, I want to say, let's see, what was it? Curry rice, I'm just gonna guess. I remember that had all of the spices, which a lot of them I can't remember, but, the curry leaf, it had the urad dal, apparently, the lentils, mustard seeds, the, let's see what else it had in it. Turmeric, and I can't even remember now. And then she made, let's see, eggplant masala. So I'm going to put actually the season 1, episode 4, season 1, episode 1, S&E for short, and in numbers. So, eggplant masala, if I had to quote it, you're probably wondering what a masala is. A masala is a tomato-based meat and vegetable dish, and like every Indian dish, it has herbs and spices in it. That's my definition of what a masala is. But she left out the thing that makes it masala is the tomato, and when she was talking about the tomato, she should have said it was the star ingredient. Okay. Now also, I just want to bring this up real fast, that when I talk during a show, when you're sitting there and we're watching a show, and when I start making comments, it is really, really disrespectful and rude, and doesn't make the person feel appreciated and inhibits them from speaking when you are rude to them, and if you make comments or you give me attitude. So that's not going to be tolerated from here on out. If it happens one more time, something's going to be done, because it kind of ticked me off one time. I'd rather have it just be a pesky little thought that comes up instead of it coming out of all of your mouths, which it does not need to, because it's rude and it's wrong. Okay? So that's all I want to say about that. Okay? Now, with this, we have all of this, and then let's see. Oh, yes, I remember. She made a chickpea dish. So, no, it was lima beans. So, lima bean dish. I can't remember what the name of it was. I remember that they were green lima beans. And also, so the eggplant dish, remember coriander, cumin, onions and tomatoes, and acidic powder, whatever it is, urad dal, curry leaf, hot peppers, turmeric, Indian gold, orange color to it, eggplant, and then there wasn't a whole lot going into the lima bean dish. Maybe save for a couple of things like cinnamon and ground cumin and coriander, maybe, but I think mustard seeds mainly. And then the tempering, she did just the same thing over and over again. Like, she put the same ingredients, it was kind of the same process and formula with, the urad dal leaf, and then mustard seeds, and asafoetida pow, whatever it is, I don't know how to pronounce it. She does just a beautiful job of pronouncing that. Okay. So, that's it for that, okay? And what's going to be happening is Mick should be on her way here. She met, we had a meeting with a couple of the other Wabimbis at the Minton headquarters. So, I want you all to be respectful to her, best behavior, appreciative, welcoming, honoring, all of those things. I am not the most crazy to see her. I think that she's a little bit, flat and, boring, and, I would not personally, like, you would think me crazy if I would have interests or motivations of bringing her here as a mentioned guest, because I do not. I don't. I don't think that I ever will. But despite what you have to say about her or what you think about her, I want you to filter that, and I don't want you to say it, because I'm sure that you all have your own little thoughts and criticisms about her, and I know that I do. But, yeah, and I have a couple of things to express. Remember, express, not express. Express is against and a lesson to somebody, to her. And if she comes in with a face mask, I'm going to whip it off. I'm seriously. Germ killer. You have germ killer. Put it on. It's high tech. You don't have to stand 6 feet or whatever. You put it on, hand it to somebody else after you put it on, then boom, you can have as many interactions as you want and you won't get it. Anything. So that's what we're using now. And she needs to be aware of it. And I'm not going to hear any precautionary thing that is going to whittle my anxiety and annoy me. I do not need to hear it. Otherwise, that's unwelcome. I mentioned yes. Alright, so those are the conditions that I have when Mick arrives here. And I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to start, and I'm going to play the introduction music real quick, and we're going to learn some song lyrics.